Hunter, put your blouse back on. Ain't nobody trying to see all that on YouTube, man.
He's big.
Ellie's up there enjoying life.
I'm sweating.
Haley's sweating. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Life's Too Short. Me and Haley knocked off work today. She said, I got a hankering for a mess of blue crabs. So you know, she ain't had to twist my arm real hard. I had the crab traps loaded up and the boat hooked up before she can get dressed. Here we are. We are in Brunswick, Georgia, fixing to dump these fine Wishard wired made traps off in the water. And in 2 to 3 business days, you can scratch that itch you got for blue crabs. Ugh, you nasty. We're gonna set these traps in all different kind of spots. Getting ready to put trap number 1 in the water. It gets a little tight with a dozen traps and 3 people in this boat. For those that didn't know, this is my brother-in-law, this Hunter. You've seen him in a couple of videos.
Convict.
Oh, convict over here. Send it whenever you're ready, babe. Trap number 1. Whenever you're ready, babe.
Throw the rest of the that would be bad.
Trap number 2. All we using for bait is leftover shrimp heads and fish carcasses. When we clean shrimp and fish and stuff like that, we keep the heads and the skeletons, and we got some menhaden and pogies and all that off the shrimp boat. And I got a little pork fat just in case we ain't got enough. I got a supply of pork fat that's really cheap, so it's a good backup. Hunter, put your blouse back on. Ain't nobody trying to see all that on YouTube, man. All the other traps we set out so far has been 8, 10, 12 foot of water. We'll set one shallow and see if maybe they're up here. We set some back up in the creeks. Now we're gonna set some out here in this big water. See, maybe one of them hits gold. The ones in the creeks don't catch, maybe the one out here catch. I hope. That's game plan anyway. It sounds like a solid game plan, don't it? Yeah, man. Sure? Don't. Sound real enthusiastic. Y'all supposed to be like, aye aye, Captain.
Yeah.
My crew of misfits. Ooh. Pro tip, make sure you close the door on the bait and this. Pro tip. Can't give you any bigger pro tip than that, because I have learned from my mistakes. Don't be like me. We're gonna set that one in the creek. Well, we have lightened the load a little bit. No more crab traps. Now it's time to go to the house, go to work the next few days, and you always cross your finger when you put traps out that nobody messes with them and they catch. We'll see y'all in a couple days.
Several days later.
And we're back. We set these crab traps Monday night, Monday late afternoon, I should say. It is now Friday morning. That's a little longer than I wanted them to soak, but life happens. They had pretty good bait in them. They say if the bait runs out of them traps, some old crabs will get crabby and leave. We had good bait in them, so maybe they're got a few in them. We brought a couple fishing poles and a few jigs. I'm gonna throw up around these rocks and see if we can't catch something. If not, maybe the crab trap's done their job. Either way, the beat's working. We're out on the water. It's a beautiful day out. We wasn't catching nothing, so we decided to come find the shrimp boat and play with him. Y'all got to see that in a couple videos back. Now you get to see the other side of it. As long as I don't get up under them doors right there. JT on the Warrior. Wonder what they call it. All right, we fitting to pull up to our first trap. You got your big girl panties on? We got a dozen of them to pull. You want me to pull them? She won't let me have none of the fun. I can't pull in the catfish. She won't let me pull the crab traps. There's a dolphin over there. Ain't no fishing gonna be in this creek. Old dolphins show up, you might as well hang your rod up because the fish are gone. Maybe we'll have some crabs. All right. First crab trap of the trip. What will it be? First trap was a bust. Nothing in it. Well, trap number 1 was a bust. Maybe trap number 2 was in a better spot. Feel like there's something in it? Can you feel them kicking and moving? Maybe. Spade fish. And a horseshoe crab. 2 horseshoe crabs, 2 spade fish. I ain't gonna get the job done. Man, I hope Red Lobster's open. Look like we're gonna be hungry. We may have set this one a little too shallow. Might have to walk over and get this one, Haley. Come on, the first 3 were strikeouts.
Buried in the mud.
What will it be? What will it be?
Right species, way too small.
Way too small. Got a, I think they call that a sponge crab. Spider crab or a sponge crab.
I think that's a spider crab.
A small blue crab and a hermit crab.
And a baby stone crab.
And a baby stone
We
crab.
caught all the right species, but just the wrong
Just
size.
the wrong size. Well, the first 4 struck out. Do you have high hopes for this one?
You want me to be honest or make the video look good?
Be honest.
No.
I got high hopes. There's gonna be a couple in there.
They are a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple of hermit crabs. Well, this trip didn't go exactly how we wanted it to go. This is the second to the last pot. We got them all loaded back up. We did catch a couple stone crabs in this one. If anybody wants to buy hermit crabs, I am your man. I'm the hermit crab plug. We got them. We got them. But Haley's gonna fight with that big old fat. Look how big he is. Hold on, let me show him. Fight old boy. God, he's big. He got him a couple of jumbo claws on him, and I'm on jumbo enjoy them. We're in Georgia, and there's no regulations on stone crabs here. They suggest 2 3/4. I believe it's 2 3/4 for a claw.
Keyword suggest.
Both of them's over it anyway, and we caught a couple more that are way over it. You don't keep the whole crab when it comes to stone crabs. You just eat their claws because they'll grow some more back. We're gonna harvest his little claws here in just a minute, and we got 2 more traps to pick up. Hopefully there's more stone crab in it. I like them better than blue crabs anyway. The last 2 set out here had stone crabs and slam full of hermit crabs. So let's see what this one's got. Hey, it's better than the traps that were set in the creek. They didn't have nothing. We did catch 1 small flounder in a trap. Stone crab, spade fish, and hermit crabs. Ellie, you better not stick your nose in that cage. Stone crab will get you. I bet you holler loud enough they can hear you in Florida. And we got 1 more trap in the creek. I ain't got real high hopes for it because all the other ones in the creek, as you can see, they didn't do nothing. I ain't told y'all, this is Wishard wire traps. They are absolutely beautiful. He's got 4,217 colors. I think we got most of them in these traps. He give me, yeah, they catch stone crab, blue crab,
any kind of crab,
hermit crab, a bunch of hermit crabs. I got a buddy that crabs for a living up here in Georgia, and he told me, so we're not catching a whole lot of blue crabs right now. He owns a crab stand in Brunswick. Things make a lot of noise. And I was a fool to think I can do it when somebody that's a third generation crabber that's been doing it his whole life ain't catching no crabs. But you know, old redneck's got to try. But Harold gave me a pro tip on these. He said, leave this door open when you're moving them around. He said, if it falls off your boat, there's a pretty good chance that float will pop up. You don't lose your trap. I thought it was pretty good of him to tell me that, because if I'd have lost a trap, I'd have had to buy another. Hey, I swap you. It looks like y'all having a lot more fun than we are. Ellie's up there enjoying life.
I'm sweating.
Haley's sweating. You wanted to do all the work. I plain asked you. You want me to pull them? Nope. I got it on video. Y'all heard it. That's a lot of weight in this little old tracker boat. These traps, they come with one ring of rebar. I put another ring in it that's a little bigger, just because I don't want my traps moving around. We got some strong currents up here where we fish, and they'd have probably been fine with the one ring of rebar. Two's better though. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
I'll see you on the next video. Still getting hermit crabs up there.
You reckon we can eat them? Does anybody ever eat a hermit crab?
If it's gonna get hung up, it's gonna get.
It don't look like you having a real good time right now. You want me to shake them out? Huh? Fingers crossed, last trap. Because right now we got enough stone crab for me to eat. Look at all the bait busting up there. Dude, there's bait like everywhere. Ooh, it is shallow up in here. It is dead low water if y'all can't tell. Come on. Come on. We ain't done the crabby dance the first time and ain't caught nothing. Look at there.
3.
Look at there. 3 and 4.
No, 3. 3.
Appleton County Schools. Hey, that's 3 good ones.
Yep.
If you don't move that finger out there, you're gonna lose it. Dang, we should have set them all in this creek.
This is where we caught the most last time.
Yep. I don't know why we set them in another creek. A few stone crabs, a few blue crabs.
Don't have enough.
Yeah, we gonna eat this season. We ain't gonna be able to invite nobody and have no big party. But me and you ain't gonna starve to death.
These are good sized crabs.
Oh, he's grown. Is he hard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's hard. He ain't
No.
big and rusty, but he's all right.
No.
Hey, we didn't get skunked. We didn't have a real good trip.
We should have just set one trap in here. That's the only thing that caught crabs.
We should have set all dozen of them in here. I don't know. I kind of like them stone crabs. I think I like the stone crabs better than the blue crabs, but then all right. I'm happy.
We're wanting to make. I want to make maybe crab cakes. So I think we got enough for that.
No, you say it another way. You ain't got enough for crab cakes. You got enough for a crab cake.
Oh, yeah.
You got enough for one. We ain't going through all that. We just gonna steam or ball them guys and put them in our
We'll
belly.
see who wins.
Y'all know how this is gonna go. All right, we got some old jumbo claws on him. Turn them loose. You poke it right in that joint right there. He'll drop his claw. There he goes. Do not put these on ice. Do not. The meat will stick to them. Leave them in water.
That's neat.
Throw the crab back in the water, not the claw. Whew, done turned off summertime. Well, we got 8 stone crab claws. Them jokers sell for like 40-50 bucks a pound, so I'm happy with that. We got 3 big male blue claws. Blue crabs, not blue claws. I done said stones too much.
They do have blue claws.
They do have blue claws, they're males. We didn't lose any traps.
Nope.
Nobody got hurt.
Nope.
I consider that a successful mission. Now we're fitting to find something to drink, because I'm hot, sweaty, fat, tired. Then we're gonna go home and cook crabs, right? I can't see what you're doing behind the counter. Can't hear a head shake.
You ready to go home, El? She's hot too.
You're hot too, everybody's hot. And we didn't get to fish real long. We didn't even get a bite. We only fished for like 30 minutes. Tell them why, Haley. Why do we have to get back home in such a hurry?
Because we're making cinnamon pickles.
Pickles. Cinnamon. I don't even like cinnamon.
It's a 4-day process, and we started them yesterday.
4 days of my life devoted to pickles. I couldn't fish no longer than I had because Haley's making pickles. Oh well, happy wife, happy life. So we got 30 minutes of fishing in, got the crab traps up, and now we're fixing to rush back home. This ain't like a 5-minute drive for us. We're an hour and a half from where we put the boat in, the crab. Yep. We're pretty good ways inland too. It ain't like a little 2-minute adventure for us. But we fixing to strike out to the house, do the next step on pickles, eat some crabs, be fat and happy.
Time to go to the house.
Most of these YouTubers won't tell you this right here. They always catch fish. They always catch 1,000 crabs and sink the boat every time they go out with seafood. We didn't catch enough crab that I feel like is a good meal. So I'm gonna stop at the seafood market, pick some up. Win-win. Helping the economy and feeding my gut. All right, I got our whopping 3 crabs that we caught boiled. I just boiled them in this plain clear dirt juice right there, no seasoning. I figured the 2 little things of meat that we bought to go with them to make crab cakes ain't had no seasoning. By the way, Haley won. We're gonna make crab cakes.
Yeah, because we stopped and bought some more crab meat, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Anyway, my place is a mess. Look at this place. We're making pickles. We got all kind of stuff going on. What we're fitting to do is drop these big old stone crab claws in the water and get them guys balling. They gonna be good. That's gonna be a little teaser snack we're gonna eat while we waiting to make crab cakes. Let me show you all these pickles right here. These are 4-day cinnamon pickles. Cinnamon pickles now, and they take 4 days to make.
Some people call them Christmas pickles.
Think we got enough of them? There's 2 of these containers right here. I don't know how much they hold, but there's 2 of them slam full of cut up pickles. You gonna eat so many pickles, you're gonna turn into one.
And you don't even like them.
I don't like them. I don't like cinnamon.
I do.
My place is a mess. There's a lot going on. That's our life though. Yep. I wouldn't have a boring life. I can't stand just sitting around. We got to be fishing, making pickles, planning 4 trips at one time. Just how we roll.
You're getting up in the morning to go ride jet skis to the coast.
Oh yeah, I'm riding jet skis to the coast in the morning. It's about a 65, 70 mile ride. Me and my buddy's gonna hop on his new skis he just bought. We're gonna eat dinner at the coast at a restaurant and then come back, hopefully. That's the plan.
The aftermath. That's what we got from those 3 crabs. That's not too bad.
Ain't too bad. And this, ooh. So y'all take the spoon right here. Wow, it'll come apart. Haley was gonna peel these right here and want to put them in them crab cakes. I think not.
What you do with these is once you boil them for like what, 7 minutes?
About 10.
You put them straight into an ice bath and they immediately it shocks them and it quits the cooking process.
Bad boy.
I feel like I need goggles.
We're gonna take them blue crabs, make crab cakes like I told y'all a while ago.
This is gonna be our snack.
This right here is, oh Lord.
Oh, I should have melted some butter.
They don't need nothing. A lot of people eat them with a mustard sauce. A lot of people eat them with butter. Butter's okay, I can see the butter. But that, let me feed you, let me be romantic.
It's like butter. It's good.
We're gonna eat these. Haley's fitting to get busy mixing crab cakes up. Get to work. Right to work. That's what we got going on. That's our crab meat. This is some bulk crab meat. You know, most YouTubers wouldn't show them that.
Well,
but we ain't most YouTubers.
That's about enough for me. I don't know.
I'm a realist. And they had claw meat on sale. That jumbo lump they wanted to buy $20-something a little container, and that was 12. So I was like, I'm gonna go with claw. You can call me cheap or resourceful, whatever you want to call me. Easy now, honey. Don't break it all up on us.
Well, I gotta get it up where I can stir it up.
You gotta be gentle. Yeah, just stick you half an onion, 3/4 of an onion in there, whatever you like. Measure what you Measure with your heart right there.
2 eggs.
What's that?
It's a little egg from our chicken pen.
Farm fresh butt nugget?
Yep.
That's a big one there.
Yep.
Big hen. Look at the difference in the size of them 2 eggs. We got little hens and big hens.
Okay, Fred?
You know King K Fred going in there.
You can add other seasonings, but
Old Bay's pretty good, ain't it? I've had two-step in it.
To, you know, do like garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, or whatever, but I'm
K
sure this has all that in there.
K Fred's got it pretty well rounded. We don't need much.
Don't really like stir it, just kind of fold it all together.
And a little bit of breadcrumb, right? Not much filler.
No, but
All go, no show. While she's doing that, pan. We ain't fancy. Look at that. Little burner. Set to about medium. Medium. We need some big Earl. Always the best we'll do. About a ½ inch of oil, quarter to a ½ inch, somewhere around in that guy. Let's check back in with Haley. You got them looking like.
see how you can still see big pieces of crab? A lot of people like chop it up real fine where it's almost like a, I don't know how you'd explain it, but
I don't like it.
yeah, we like it to be real meaty.
Lumpy.
So I just fold it. See, there's a big old chunk right there. Just kind of fold it together. Don't really stir it because you'll break the meat up.
You want just enough breadcrumbs in it to hold everything together.
It's kind of the same process, but a salmon patty is more
I bet a lot of these folks don't
shredded.
know what a salmon patty is unless they're from the South.
We might have to do that on one of the episodes.
We're going to have to fly to Alaska to catch salmon.
I'll just buy it in a can. It's easier that way.
I'm the honorary patty maker. Patty cake.
Just kind of squeeze them till it'll stick together the more you squeeze it.
Yeah, I got mashed down in now. Pretty that is.
Beautiful.
I'll fry them bad boys till they're golden brown and delicious. Oh, the flip. A lot of people pat them out, let them set in the refrigerator for a couple hours before you fry them. They will stick together better like that, but I ain't never been that patient.
We're gonna get all these bad boys cooked up, and next y'all see us eating them. The best part.
I don't know, catching them's pretty fun.
Yeah. Yummy. I'm gonna dust them with a little bit of K-Fred.
What you call this sauce right here that you made?
Remoulade.
I feel like if you say a remoulade, you have to have your pinky out right here. A remoulade. Say the blessing. We don't eat crab claws without saying the blessing, so
Yeah.
we better say it now.
Thank you, Lord, for this food, and all your blessings, and thank you for our little supply of crabs. In your name I pray, amen.
Amen. By little, it was little, but it was mighty.
Little but mighty.
Little but mighty. I'm gonna get some of these going on right on.
Don't ask me how I made this sauce. I just looked up a video on TikTok, and I just kind of made it my own. So we'll see how it is.
That ain't no good, y'all know about it. Put me a splash on there, I'm gonna try it. Let's see if these things any good.
A lot of people put like bell pepper, celery, and all that, but I don't like celery or bell pepper, so I didn't put either one.
It's pretty fair right there, honey.
Is it?
What you think about it? That sauce is really good.
That's good.
Really good. I look right here.
It's almost like a,
Look how full crab that old that cake is.
yeah, we don't put very much bread in it.
Hey, I hate we didn't catch more. Wish I could have showed y'all 12 slam full traps, but it's fishing and ain't catching. Sometimes it be like that.
I'm done.
For us, we keep it real. Guys, appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, do all that other good stuff, because we got some crazy adventures fixing to happen. Thank y'all. See you next time. Bye.